but for the most part, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my shit open for the chat.
Very solid. Very solid.
But, my computer's slugging. I gotta get this new processor that I've decided on. I think we're gonna go tomorrow and I'm gonna pick it up.
Wow.
Yeah. My computer be bottlenecking with the processor.
Yeah, no, it's definitely probably good.
I can say that when you get a PC, you can't upgrade in bits and pieces because that's what I did, and everything's bottlenecking super hard. But I'll be closing some stuff shortly, but let's get into this. Welcome to the stream to anybody who is coming in or watching this as a VOD, I guess, as well. We're going to be starting with our SummerSlam predictions. Devin, you should be able to hear the music as well now.
I do hear the music, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing it.
Sweet. I'm trying to flip through the tabs on my computer to figure out what I'm trying to open. I got it open already. All right. So. Whoa. That's an odd sound I'm hearing. My TikTok Live disconnected.
Oh, what the heck?
I have no clue why. Still showing connected on my end.
We'll get the team on it.
Did it reconnect? Okay. I'm assuming it reconnected. How can I check? How do I see my own live?
Let's see. Maybe I can pull it up.
Because on my phone it says that to go live. No, it's going. Okay, I got it.
Oh yeah. See you on.
That was an odd sound I heard. All right, let's get back to this.
Yeah, very weird.
What was I doing? What do I need? This guy. All right. So, these are in no particular order. I just grabbed the order from WWE's website. So I don't think these are in any particular order. So we're just going to go through that order. Kicking it off with Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Devin, who you think's got the win in that one?
Yeah. So, as a pretty, new follower of the WWE world, I got to pick my favorites. And my favorite, in this pick is going to be CM Punk. Not only is he, pretty agile, even in, his elder age, but, he has the power of Pepsi. So, what can you say?
I agree. We love a go with the favorites because I'm notorious for picking based on my favorites. So I am also going to go with CM Punk because I would love to see another CM Punk World Championship run.
I mean, truly, what is WWE if not just picking favorites?
Exactly.
It truly, that's just how the game goes.
Exactly. I would love to see Punk with another world title run here. Especially when he was in AEW, he had a little bit of one, but he hasn't won a WWE championship since 2013, I think. So I would love to see the old timer get another run with it. All right, moving along. Next up, we got Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. This is Jade won Queen of the Ring, and that's why she's getting this title match. I'm personally not that big a fan of Tiffany Stratton. I find her to be kind of annoying, honestly, her whole Barbie thing. So personally, I'm going to go with Jade. But Devin, thoughts?
I think, these are two women that I'm not super familiar with, in the wrestling field. And so I will have to just default to Jade as well. Like I said, I'm really looking more forward to some of the other women's matches. But, this match isn't, necessarily on my, top bucket list. So for now, I'll go Jade. as well.
I feel that. Yeah. I've been a fan of Jade since before she was in WWE. And like I said, Tiffany just doesn't do it for me, unfortunately.
Yeah. No.
I know a lot of people like her, but she doesn't do it for me.
I feel like, just like based off your description of like her gimmick, so to speak, like I think it might be something worth of her like changing that gimmick up. Because I do know that she's a pretty good wrestler.
She's absolutely very good in the ring, but the Barbie thing has gotten stale for me, and they also tried to make her a baby face with the Barbie gimmick, and it doesn't feel like that's a real good guy gimmick.
For sure, yeah. No, I definitely feel that. I think, like I said, I think it's just, if you change the gimmick up and the gimmick and, some of the storyline, I think she'd be in a pretty good spot, but,
Cool.
That alone.
Well, moving along, we've got Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. As much as I love Reigns and Uso, I feel like Breaker and Reed need to win this. They're the young guys. They're trying to build this new faction. Bronson Reed took Roman's sneakers on Raw. So I'm gonna pick Breaker and Reed, although I do really like Roman and Uso, so I wouldn't be surprised if they win that. But I just feel like they're trying to build this new faction up, and now that Seth Rollins is kind of out with an injury, they got to do something to kind of keep these guys relevant.
I do agree, and weirdly enough, like as much as I also love Roman Reigns and Uso, like their whole crew, I find that they lose so fucking much. Like I don't really know what their actual stats are, by any means, but I feel like every time I'm watching them in the ring and I really want them to win, some fuck ass shit happens where they lose. So, I think the Reigns Uso story is probably coming more to a close, very much like you said, or and your kind of like storyline, predictions, whatnot. So I gotta agree. I also think that Breaker and Reed are also gonna take the win on that as well. Mainly just storyline progression. Like you said.
Yeah, definitely. Something's got to happen here with the new guys. They gotta do something trying to build this faction up. So yeah, cool.
No,
sorry, I'm just trying to get you on the screen too here. Some representation of you.
I appreciate it.
I should have had that ready beforehand. All right, moving on. Going on to the women's tag match here. We got Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez representing the Judgment Day, and they are the women's tag team champions, going up against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for the women's tag team champions. I said it when we were watching. What was the last event that we watched together?
I think it was Raw. Yeah, I think it was just Monday.
Raw? What about... Did I watch Evolution alone then?
You might have.
I think we watched it. I think me and Austin watched Evolution. But when Charlotte came back at the Rumble, and she won the Rumble, they then tried to make her babyface, and the crowd just didn't like that. Personally, I didn't either, because Charlotte's best when she's a heel. But her and Alexa at Evolution made me really like Charlotte Flair. Just the whole like little sister, big sister dynamic they're going with. So I wouldn't be mad if Charlotte and Alexa win this. I think it would be great for when... I don't know how much longer Liv Morgan's out for, but it'll have us built-in storyline for Liv of like she was gone and they lost the titles. So I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss and Ric Flair. Or not Rick, sorry, Charlotte Flair.
I mean, I think Ric Flair could definitely, come back in a surprise,
Oof. I don't know about that one.
Show up. But I do agree. I feel like Roxanne has a lot of like energy in the ring. I think she has a really good like motif and like persona like in the ring. But I do agree. I think like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss like are both still legendary, status, and they're run simply just isn't over yet. I know Alexa Bliss hasn't really had a lot of like victories since returning. Really, the beginning of like last year, I felt like.
Yeah, they haven't done much with her since bringing her back.
Precisely, and so I feel like now that she's partnered with Charlotte Flair, I feel like that's kind of a move for them to kind of like keep the legend status alive for what it is right now. But so I think the win's going to go to them, but I think Roxanne and Raquel will probably live to wrestle another day.
Definitely.
Just don't think it's their time yet.
You don't think it's Alexa and Charlotte's time? Sorry,
Roxanne's and Raquel's.
Roxanne's and Raquel's. I got you. Yeah,
it's not their time. Unfortunately.
I mean, Raquel was really only thrown into this as a like, Liv got injured, so we need somebody here.
So I think this will be a really good match. Honestly, I think this. If I were to make a prediction, of like category, I think this might be probably. I don't know. I want to say this might be one of the more intense women's matches, honestly. But yeah.
Well, Chloe, I heard you're in the background. Feel free to give your thoughts as well.
Since first getting into wrestling, Alexa Bliss has definitely been one of my top wrestlers, like from just like initial gut reactions.
Yeah.
And I definitely agree, like the big sister, little sister stuff, because I would say we saw Evolution because I remember seeing them wrestle together.
Maybe they did something on a Raw then.
Was it?
Well, so they showed clips from Evolution on the night after or one of the nights after, so they've shown clips since Evolution, but Evolution was their first match teaming up together, I believe.
Was Charlotte in purple for some reason? Do I remember that? Or maybe I'm thinking of something.
Maybe. I don't remember what she was wearing at Evolution.
I remember, but I want to say I recently saw them do the tag team together, and I've always been a big fan of Alexa Bliss, and I definitely like how, like, I think I remember hearing you say during am I actually gonna start liking Charlotte Flair?
Yeah, putting her with Alexa Bliss has made me like Charlotte Flair, and I think it's just because we see her more as a human than as a quote unquote queen.
Mm-hmm.
She got real stale for a while. I've watched a lot of Charlotte.
Figures much so, but I definitely I like the kick that Judgment Day has been on, but I definitely am more of a Bliss fan at the end of the day since day one, so I definitely got to go with Miss Flair and Miss Bliss.
Sweet. All right. Well, we'll move on to this match here: Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. I believe rumors are that this was supposed to be a Travis Scott role, but because Travis Scott's on the outs with WWE, it's now a Jelly Roll role. I mean,
what's funny about this is I remember I have seen some promotions of Jelly Roll and how he's like he's been getting in shape since his last celebrity match. And so, I mean, if he takes it seriously, I could totally see him, I don't know, man, like at least trying and like making a good match at the very least.
He did a podcast with Steph where he said he's been getting in shape. The whole reason why he's been losing weight is so he could do stuff with WWE.
Sure.
But as of that podcast, it seemed like he and Triple H had an interaction where Triple H didn't think he was quite there yet.
Sure.
But like I said, this seems like this was what's Travis Scott's out, so we need somebody in.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't think he'll be super capable, but I think this will be serviceable. I am sure Randy Orton for that side was going to be in majority of the time. And Randy Orton's, when he cares, he's always pretty good in the ring, or at least when he's trying to have fun. But I mean, there's no way that Jelly Roll and Randy Orton lose this, right?
I think
Yeah.
I think that was a good point of just like I don't think Randy Orton has the I think his ego and his reputation is pretty important to him, and so I feel like he's going to give it his all to make up for Jelly Roll. In this match, and so especially against Paul, like I don't think Randy Orton wants to lose to Paul, in any capacity. So
I hate Paul.
I'm also a big Paul hater. So
same. I don't really I don't like Logan Paul the person, but I can respect he's got great in-ring talent.
Oh, trust. I mean, technicalities aside, I guess personality aside, he has great technical work. He does, consistently show up, and so that has to be respected. But, apart from a business, relationship, I'm good. I'm good on the balls.
Feel that. Yeah, not a big fan of the balls either.
I don't know. Not really a big fan of your.
But it does suck that Drew and Orton both are stuck in this type of I'd rather see them just do a one-on-one match.
I agree. I would have a much different opinion about the match as a whole if it were just them. But I think it'll be a funny match. I don't think it'll last very long. I think this one will last.
Probably not.
Man, I give it 7 minutes. Honestly,
I'd say 7 minutes with entrances, which means the match itself is 5.
Yeah.
Because that's according to WWE. This is on Saturday. I think everything we've said so far has been a Saturday match. So we're already 5 in, and we're still on Saturday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Actually, this next one we're gonna do is the last one listed for Saturday.
Yeah.
Which is Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross.
Yep. Okay.
I think
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, man, because I like both of these guys. Yeah. I'm gonna say Karrion wins, just because they haven't done a whole lot with Karrion, and they're trying this new thing where he's trying to prove that Sami Zayn's not who he says he is. Man, I just think if Karrion loses this when this is all for nothing.
Let me pitch this. I think Karrion is going to have the pin, but I'm wondering if Sami's going to pull cards to have his old teammates come and interfere. I could see that happening with this type of match, just because of Sami. I feel like Sami is a very wild card when it comes to the ring, and I feel like there might be some added mayhem to this match, just because of kind of what's at stake too for both. I don't know. But I feel like
Go ahead.
I was gonna wrap up with saying I think this match is gonna be a lot of subversion of expectations and definitely some foul play, but that's just my guess. So it's tough to feel who might win because great story coming out of both. So
Chloe, you go ahead and give your thoughts because I just had a new thought pop into my head, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
I genuinely haven't been following Sami's storyline as of late, So
right now, as a quick crash course, Sami's storyline is he really wants to win a World Heavyweight Championship, whether that's the Raw or the SmackDown, and Kross is trying to show Sami that if Sami comes to essentially the dark side, it would be a much easier way to get there rather than doing it the proper way. So Kross is trying to prove that Sami doesn't have Sami's not as nice as he claims he is, basically.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. I think I just know Sami more, and the stuff that he's done previously, and I really like Sammy, so I'm gonna go with Sammy, and also his beard looks really great here. It's very full.
Yeah, I wish my beard looked like that.
Dude, that shit.
He's got a good beard.
No,
Mine's thick on the bottom, but real thin in the top.
Yeah, it's exactly how I am.
Yeah, you know.
So my new thought was Sammy. I know I said Cross wins, but I think Sammy wins, and then Cross. See, they've been doing this for so long. My thought is Sammy wins, and then Cross attacks him after. But they've been doing this for like months now. This whole thing with him and Sammy has been going on for a long time. They don't have it listed here on the website, but it's been going on since before Mania, I think.
I would be hyped to see Sammy actually turn heel. I think that would be really cool story-wise. But
so Sammy was heel in 2019, I think, and then through him joining the Bloodline in like 2020, 2021, he didn't become a babyface until Mania 39, so about 2 years ago. Like a couple months before that, he turned again. So, I mean, his gimmick was that it was a conspiracy and everybody was out to get him. I didn't really like that gimmick, but I think if he was to turn, he could do something else. He really shined when he got put in with the Bloodline, though. Him as a heel with the Bloodline shined.
Those are all the clips that I get on my TikTok.
But it was just Sami Zayn being Sami Zayn. Like, they dropped the whole conspiracy thing, and it was just him being Sami Zayn, which is always fun.
Exactly, yeah. Which, honestly, though, like, I feel like with, which I know we're actually going to talk about this actually, I think, in the next match that we're going to talk about, but I feel like since John Cena's heel storyline, in my opinion, isn't really panning out the way I think, like, maybe he was thinking, or, like, whatever, it kind of feels like there's a lack of a heel in,
like a big heel, yeah.
Kinda, you know what I mean? Like, there's some, bad guys or whatever, like, consistent ones. Logan Paul is a great example of it, but, like, I feel like it would be, I don't know, maybe Sammy is, like, big boss now, maybe he's going to be the big boss of the heels. And, like,
I think Seth was supposed to be that big monster heel, but he's injured.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know, like, speculation, really, so.
So if Seth wasn't injured, right? I want to play this out in my mind. Seth's not injured. He'd be your big heel. You wouldn't have him cash in his Money in the Bank on Gunther, obviously, because that's another heel. Yeah. But you have CM Punk beat Gunther, and then you have Seth cash in on CM Punk, and that continues their little feud they've been having, where, like, Seth said Punk would never win the title as long as he could do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. Which,
man, that sucks that he's injured. I've been getting clips about, it might not be a real injury. He could just be faking it.
Man,
just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. It would suck because he really got me because he has bad knees.
Yeah.
And I feel for him and having his knee blown out, but it happens. But we'll move on. You brought up Cena. That is our next one. We got Cena versus Cody on Sunday. The remainder of all these will be on Sunday. Cena versus Cody for the WWE Championship in a street fight, which means no disqualifications, no countouts.
Yeah.
So you said you thought the last one would be chaotic. I think this one will be chaotic. Now they are on different nights, but
sure,
this one's going to be kind of chaotic.
Man, I don't know what's going to happen, but like, I kind of think it'd be so poetic to see Cody kick the living shit out of John Cena.
I agree.
In the vein of, like, just the vein of, like, how badly Rhodes has been taking fucking beatings for the past, like, weeks from this fucker.
Since before WrestleMania.
Like, yeah, like, god damn, like, they're humiliation fucking ritual, this guy. Like, golly. So, I think it'd be really satisfying, but it's tough to know who's gonna win, though. That's the issue.
I think, because we're getting to the end of the Cena appearances now. He's got. They put out a thing the other day, and it looked like he had like 10 left for the year.
Man.
Like, he's gonna be here like once in September, like a couple times in October, a couple times in November, and then he's out in December. So I think I'm gonna go with the internet theory here, and Cody's gonna win, and Cena will go away for a little while because I only think he was scheduled to have a couple of appearances in August. He'll go away, and when he comes back, we'll get happy-go-lucky John Cena retirement, hitting all the hits and getting out of here. Because there was supposed to be a lot more on the table with this heel turn, as far as the Travis Scott involvement and the Rock involvement, but none of that is panned out. So, like you said, I don't think it's working the way they intended it from the beginning to work. But I think we have Cody win this, and then by the end of the year, or by the next time Cena's back, he's happy-go-lucky, do all the hits, and get out of here Cena again.
I think that's a pretty fair assessment, honestly. And honestly, too, I think it'd be awesome. It's just my personal fan, theory or whatever. Man, I love for Cody Cody be on the verge of losing, and then Ron Cena comes out and helps him out. And,
I mean, it's a street fight. Anything can happen in a street fight.
That's what I'm saying. And maybe not, truth or whatever. But I could see a very.
I don't think it'll be truth, because I think they're working on Truth doing some type of thing with a faction or something right now. Sure. They've been having him in some, from what I've seen, some backstage stuff with some different people. So I think they're still trying to figure out Truth anyways right now. Because he hasn't really been around too much since coming back.
Yeah, exactly. So but I think and I think this would be a really fun one for him to really show out for. And just a little cameo and kind of maybe declare officially what the plan is. But I could see a number of other wrestlers coming in to get their swing at the Cena, and
let me pitch this to you.
To give Cody that edge.
Let me pitch this to you. We're doing this schizophrenic thing with R-Truth right now, where he's sometimes he's Truth, sometimes he's Ron Killings. What if this alter comes out and helps John Cena?
Oh my God.
What if we have a version of Truth that comes out and helps Cena, but not the happy version that we got against Randy, a bad version that comes out and just beats up Cody?
Man, fuck! Why do I see that happening?
I mean, it's SummerSlam. We could also have The Rock show up. Maybe Travis Scott shows up. Who knows?
Man.
Although, again, the rumor is that Travis Scott's on the outs. Cody said in an interview recently that everything was all good with Travis Scott.
Interesting. So who's fucking lying, huh?
Exactly. Who's fucking lying?
And what they say, fuck people.
But, Chloe, your thoughts on this one?
It's been interesting being on the teacher side of things, seeing my kids be like, "Oh my God, John Cena was so good. That was a bad guy. And I was being a bad guy." So I think it's really funny. But I also
bad guy.
I've been really loving some Colby Robes as of late. So I think I gotta give it to him. I love Cena. Been there since fucking Fred days. But I gotta give it to Mr. Cody.
Bet. All right. Well, let's move right along here to the women's triple threat for the Women's World Championship. We got Naomi defending against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in a triple threat match. Chloe, why don't you kick this one off?
This is gonna be a good one.
This is probably gonna be a show stealer.
It's
100%.
I'm so excited for this one.
I've yet to see Rhea Ripley and Io Sky have a bad match. And you throw Naomi in there, I think it's even more winning.
Precisely. And I know Naomi got the title from using her Money in the Bank.
She cashed in.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, like, as much as I love Rhea Ripley and I would love to see her get a victory, I don't know. All three of these women are so fucking talented. Oh my god. I really don't know a lot of Naomi's like storyline. I know that she had the beef with Jade and Bianca for a little bit. Gosh, and I would love to see her like continue on with it. That'd be a good one. I think I'm gonna give it to Rhea, just because like she really like. I've heard that she really wants his title back.
That's what she says.
I mean, doesn't everyone? But I definitely gonna give it to Mommy on this one.
All right, Devin.
I mean, I think like the majority of the chat would go, it's hard to choose a winner. My only issue with Ripley is
nothing.
It is nothing on her part, but what I've noticed a lot in matches of what a lot of other wrestlers have been strategizing is they fucking take Rhea out the first chance they get. Like, she is
take out the biggest threat first.
Like, primary, exactly. Like she's always like the main target of the fucking ring, and I definitely respect that on other wrestlers' parts and whatnot. But like, as like a Rhea, fan as well, like it is tough as shit to watch, and watch her constantly get like beat the fuck down, or be so close to winning just for some fuck ass shit to happen. And so I almost want to say, I feel like this moment would be really awesome for Ripley to kind of reclaim that title. Just after, a lot of the shit years she's kind of had. But I think Io Sky has a lot of that technicality aspect. I think she has a lot of really great moments and capitalizes so much on any opportunity in the ring. And so, and Naomi, like I like Naomi, I like her storyline, but that was some shit pulling up, cashing in, on that championship. So
you got to see your first cash in.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm glad for her, but like, man, it was some shit. So
I guess we didn't say it at the start. You guys are new wrestling fans. You guys just started watching late last year.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. For sure.
So like, you guys are experiencing a lot of firsts this year.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So so it's been really fun like following it and like getting caught up with it a lot. But winner, I would love to see Ripley win. However, though, I could definitely see Naomi keeping the title though. Mm-hmm. Like, quite frankly, I think like story wise and like if we're following the script, I would put money on Naomi in a lot of ways.
I too am going with Naomi just because Io just had the belt, so I think Io and Rhea right now are at a point where they don't need the title. They're both top of the division. I don't think either of them need the title. I don't think Naomi necessarily needs the title, but she needs it more than they do as far as like positioning on like where she is in the division. Rhea is still like, if we want to take like the go to the more real side of it, I'm pretty sure Rhea's still top seller merch wise, like number 1, number 2. Like she's at a point where she doesn't necessarily need the title. I don't think Io needs the title either. Just online stuff, like we talk about clips and stuff. I get Io Sky edits every other day on TikTok, just in my feed. So she's not at a point where she needs it. I think Naomi, out of these three, needs this belt the most, and it builds in a storyline for when Bianca's back from her finger injury. Of like, Bianca never got her get back on Naomi. Jade did, but Bianca never did.
Right. Yeah, and that's a really good point too. So that's a great point.
But I don't know how long it's going to be. Bianca just did an interview recently where her finger is still really fucked up, so I don't know how long it's going to be till she comes back. She like at Mania, she broke like her finger in 3 places, and she still can't stretch it all the way out or close it all the way.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's been out with that. So I don't know when she'll be back, unfortunately. But I feel like Naomi keeps this for a little while, and we get back to that Bianca match eventually. Next up, we've got Dirty Dom versus AJ Styles. Dom has been ducking AJ. He had a doctor's note the past couple of weeks saying he was quote-unquote injured. AJ has just been preying on the downfall of getting a chance at getting to Dom. Dom had a match in AAA last weekend as well for like a world title. But yeah, we said at the start, Devin, we fans of picking our favorites, and I'm always a sucker for AJ Styles. I had a podcast where on that podcast I said I would never predict against AJ Styles anytime I see him in a match, and I'm staying true to it. AJ Styles wins this Intercontinental title.
I gotta respect the firmness on that compass for sure. I do agree. I think this is really an interesting match because we're really seeing a Buffalo, go against the Gazelle. And so I think, as much as Dominic is going to be flying through that ring and trying to, avoid AJ Styles, man, I think AJ Styles is going to be able to take all the hits Dom can put on, pound for pound, and be able to outweigh him in that. And so I think that plus his passion and like excitement to, finally get his hands on this fucker. I think Styles goes all the way. So yeah.
I agree. I definitely think I've been seeing the clips of AJ like just being in like random places behind.
Praying to God for this to match.
It made me giggle because like this is the first thing I've seen of this because people are just promoting it for SummerSlam. Every time this makes me giggle. And I definitely think that like y'all said, like I definitely think like AJ can take this because I know like Dominic's great and all, but like I hate Dominic. I hate him. I love him, but I hate him.
I'm in the same boat. I love him, but I hate him as well. I love to hate him.
Right, precisely. And I definitely think that it'd be very, very funny to see like all the clips of like AJ just like hitting on Dom from the background and finally getting his fucking chance and just sweeping him.
Well, I think this can also play, like I said, for the women's tag with Raquel and Roxanne. Like, Dom loses his belt. The Judgment Day is not as good as they thought they were without Liv.
That's totally right, because I remember, it might have been on Raw where or it's been like for the past couple weeks where they kept saying like, oh yeah, we're the greatest, everyone has a belt, like we're so
Everybody's
great.
got the belt. And Finn literally said last week, we're fine without Liv. We don't need Liv. And I think if everybody starts to lose their stuff, it's like, maybe you did need Liv.
It's like, everyone lost it at SummerSlam. Good luck.
All right. Moving on, we've got... Oh, hang on. Everything's freezing up for me. There we go. We got Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage, which I didn't know it was going to be a steel cage match. And it is for the United States Championship. Solo won the U.S. belt at some event. I don't remember which one. But he definitely had help to do it. So that's, I'm assuming, why this is a cage match. So he has no help. Well, he's not supposed to get any help. It wouldn't be the first time I've seen somebody hop into a steel cage that wasn't supposed to be there, or break in, or come from under the ring, or any of those things happen. So, Chloe, who you got for this one?
I don't know. I definitely I haven't seen a lot on like their previous Key Gift to Crash course for their storyline.
So I haven't watched many SmackDowns lately. Post-Mania, I kind of dropped off of watching SmackDowns. But from what I've gathered, we saw Money in the Bank. That was where Jacob came out and said that he hates Solo. and cost him the Money in the Bank. And then Solo beat Jacob at an event somewhere in between there and now to win the, let's see, they got a little brief thing here on the WWE.com. They don't say when Solo won the belt, but Solo this past week got Jacob arrested by staging a car crash to make it look like it was Jacob's fault. So that happened. I think that was last week. And then I believe it came out that, it was just a Solo staged a car accident and just blamed Jacob for it. But yeah, Jacob don't like Solo no more, and Solo don't like that Jacob don't like Solo no more. But I do know that Solo usually uses his team. They're called the MFTs now. He's calling that his family. They're using that to beat Solo or beat Jacob, and cage match implies that he won't have any help. So
I think I want to give it to Jacob for this one. I think like what you said with Solo not having his family and it being like an actual steel cage match. I think Jacob's going to take this one. It'll be one of the more matches that not that we'll be paying attention to, but like the.
I feel you. I
won't say like calmer matches either.
I feel you in that way of like this is not a match I'm particularly paying attention to either.
I think it'll be definitely interesting though to see like how it progresses from here, but I definitely want to give it to Solo on this one.
Devin?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely am. I'm definitely kind of in the same boat as Chloe. I'm not super interested in this match in particular, but I am interested to see the results after.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if if Solo does end up winning, I think that could again lead to a really interesting like heel group and whatnot. So so I think there is a lot of value in Solo winning. So I think just for the sake of storyline, I might give it to Solo. Just for that.
So when we started talking about this match, I was thinking Jacob for, like I said, having no help for Solo, but I do feel like Solo is the easier person to get the belt off of later, because like the only reason why Jacob doesn't have it right now is because somebody helped Solo.
Right.
But I feel like, Solo at one point was in the Jacob Fatu spot where he was like the Samoan killer, but they kind of made him more goofy. I just feel like Solo's an easier person to get the title off of for somebody else to beat him than Jacob. And I think Solo keeps it here to then lose it to somebody else later. Although I do think Jacob should have a title, but I do also think Jacob should be sliding on up to that like world title picture. Like, if not fighting Cody, maybe throw him over to Raw, and I wouldn't mind seeing Jacob Fatu versus Gunther in a big meaty man match. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, I think Solo on this one as well. What'd you say, Chloe?
I said someone needs to squish Gunther.
Oh yeah, you didn't get to Gunther CM Punk. Who you got for that one?
The fucking Punk. What the hell? Duh.
I had to ask. Next up, we got Becky and Lyra for the Women's Intercontinental title. This is a no DQ match. I was thinking it as we were talking about the last one. All of the like gimmick matches, like stip matches, are on Sunday. We got the street fight. We got a steel cage match. This one's a no DQ match, and the last match we're going to talk about next is also a stipulation match. So they got all the stip matches on Sunday.
Which I think makes sense as far as like their like how like their marketing like business strategy as well. I think it makes sense. to have everything kind of happen on Sunday, make it stay, the weekend and all that. But this match in particular, I'm super excited for. I personally had been growing into a really big fan of Lyra. I think she's super fierce, and I think regardless of the script, I think Becky Lynch absolutely dominates Lyra, technically, and just in season wise. But I think Lyra is such a firecracker. I would not be surprised to see her take this victory personally. But pick that with a little bit of bias.
Gotcha, Chloe.
I definitely agree. I have been loving watching Lyra in the ring lately. The feud against her and Becky has been very interesting to watch. And I think maybe it was her saying that this is her last chance to get the belt.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think the stip is if Becky wins, Lyra can't challenge for the Intercontinental title as long as Becky Lynch has it.
Precisely. So it might seem for me, it would be really cool for her to her last opportunity to get the belt and get it from her. But I also see it going of you're gonna go a different route with it.
Yeah.
But like you said, she's been just such a firecracker. I love that word for her because that's so true.
It really is.
She's been such a fun person to watch in the ring lately, and it kind of reminds me of Bliss and Alexa a little bit, but obviously Alexa's not as young as Lyra is. But yeah, I definitely want to give this one to Lyra.
I also kind of want Lyra to win. I also know that the internet hates when Becky Lynch wins right now for some reason. Everybody has turned on Becky Lynch. I don't know why. For some reason, they're calling her Becky Hogan. I don't feel like Becky Lynch is anywhere near Hulk Hogan territory when it comes to wins and losses and trying to have a championship. I think Lynch having this title will, if she wins, it plays more into the heel version we have of her of I've even stripped Lyra of her chance to go for this title.
Yeah.
But it's been 2 months in a row of Becky beating Lyra. She beat her at Backlash to win the belt, and then she beat her again at Evolution to retain the belt. So it makes more sense that Lyra wins here. But I really could see this go either way, but I'm going to go with Lyra as well. My brain tells me that it's Lyra's turn in this feud, because this would usually be we're ending this 3-month feud here.
Yeah.
And then we probably go Lyra Becky for the title, or not Becky, Lyra Bayley after that, because Bayley wants the title too. They're still kind of melding what happened at WrestleMania and post WrestleMania with them too. So yeah, I'm gonna go Lyra as well. Lyra is very entertaining. When she first got to the main roster, I didn't know much about her either, but she is very, very entertaining to watch in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And her song is a real earworm, and I be chanting that shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, our last match for SummerSlam. We've got a Fatal 4-Way TLC Tag Team match. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm wrong. I can't read. We got a 6-Way Tag Team TLC match. This is going to be so chaotic. These are for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, which haven't been defended on a pay-per-view or a PLE in quite a while. I didn't know that Andrade and Rey Fenix were a tag team. I also don't know when they brought Fraxium up to SmackDown from NXT. But we've got, I'm going to name everybody here. We got the Wyatt Six being represented by Dexter Lumis, and I think that's Joe Gacy, We've got the Motor City Machine Guns, which is Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. We got DIY, which is Gargano and Ciampa. We got Rey Fenix and Andrade. Again, didn't know they were a team, so I don't think they have a team name. Fraxium, which is Axiom, and Nathan Frazier, that's his name. And we got the Street Profits, which is Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. This one's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean,
now this is all SmackDown too, and we don't watch SmackDown in the Discord. And like I said, I haven't watched SmackDown in a little while, so I don't really know what's going on with all these guys as far as like in storyline, what's happening with everybody. I saw a clip that looked like they were all just kind of brawling, and I think it was Adam Pearce. It might have been what's the other GM's name? I can't remember. Nick Aldis. I think one of them just was like, all right, all of you are being in this match together. But wow. I've seen the Street Profits in tag team TLC matches before, and they always pull out spectacular maneuvers in like tag team ladder matches and tag team TLC matches. I've followed the Motor City Machine Guns since like 2007 when they formed as a team in other companies. They're touted as your tag team's favorite tag team. DIY, I've seen them in a tag team ladder match before, and they also pull out some pretty gnarly spots. Fraxium is an NXT team, so I don't know a lot about them. Andrade and Rey Fenix, both individuals, great competitors. Don't know about a team. I've seen Rey Fenix team up with Penta, but I've not seen him team up with anybody else. And I don't think I've seen Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy in a ladder match at all. So I got nothing for that. But who do you guys think will win this match?
Okay. Hear me out. Knowing basically none of these wrestlers. But I know that Halloween Horror Nights is putting out a Wyatt 6.
I did see some of that merch, by the way, and I am so happy that they used a lot of the Fiend Bray Wyatt stuff for that merch.
I think, knowing absolutely nothing, that I'm going to give it to the Wyatt 6, just solely based on they have a house for Halloween Horror Nights.
All right, so you're going with Gacy and Loomis for that one.
Yes, I am.
All right. You got to have your reasons. I'll give you my reasons for who I'm going with when we get, when we get to my turn.
Promoting. I get it, like they're scary wrestlers, but like,
I mean, they are the current champions right now, so they could retain.
I just think it's funny. I'm just having it house this year.
I'll throw another prediction out there. I guarantee Michael Cole says something about Halloween Horror Nights during this one. I guarantee it. Either during their entrance or during their match, the commentators will say something about Halloween Horror Nights.
Go to Halloween Horror Nights. There's a whole. I could just see a bunch of wrestlers who's like popping someone in the face by accident.
Devin, who are you choosing for this match based off the very little bit of knowledge that I just gave you?
No, listen. I don't have a lick of knowledge on any of these fine gentlemen entering the ring that evening. So, with that being said, I will have to default to Chloe's answer. I think that they, if they're not at winning, they're at least the last one of the last tag team partners, duos left in the ring. And so, as far as that goes, don't have much of a thought. Don't have much of a prediction, just because, couldn't really tell you anything about it.
All right.
I have to say, going on vibes from just this picture alone, Fraxium.
Who looks like the most winningest team here?
I like Axiom's face mask. That looks very sick. And usually the the Luchas are very high flying, and I think they would do good in a TLC match. And
well, if you're going for Luchas, you gotta go with Andrade and Rey Fenix. They're both Luchas.
Well, yeah, I know both of them are, but like
2 Luchas better than 1 Lucha.
I don't know, man. You gotta have diversity of
the
your
guy,
team, you know?
it looks like Axion's partner gives me very much like AJ Styles, like the hair.
Australian
So-
AJ Styles. I got you. I think he's Australian. I could be wrong.
The little smile and stuff. Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's happy to be there, you know? Like, AJ Styles. he's
AJ Styles.
happy to get a match, you know?
AJ Styles, he does a lot of cool flips.
Oh, I'm wrong. He's not Australian. He's from England. Same thing.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know
though. It's in the hemisphere.
that place.
If I have to choose for this match, again, we love going with our favorites. I'm gonna go with the Motor City Machine Guns because I really love the Motor City Machine Guns.
Hey, yeah.
Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin have been 2 of my faves, like I said, since like 2007. So I want them to win these titles again. I think it'd be their second time with them, and I want them to hold them for longer than like 2 months this time.
Hold that shit.
But this is gonna be. You thought the street fight was gonna be chaotic, or the cage match was gonna be chaotic. This is gonna be chaotic. There's 12 men. There's gonna be a shit ton of ladders, a shit ton of tables, and a shit ton of chairs. This one's gonna be the chaos.
That's gonna be.
But yeah, that'll do it for SummerSlam this weekend. We've done our predictions.
Hooray.
So yeah, I guess we'll get into some gaming now.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Firebreak first. Finish out those couple of missions, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet. Let me close some stuff on my computer now so it'll run better.
Bye, man. I joined the stream.
Oh. Where's my controller? Oh, here it is. I'm going to now also flip the stream to a different scene. Which one of these do I want to hit? This guy. Well, I guess this guy until I have it set up all the way. All right. That was fun, guys. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that was awesome. Yeah.
We just did our first podcast.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, that's there. Yeah, let's go.
All right, I could pause the music now.
I think the glasses was gone. No, I saw them inside. They're in one of the bulbs.
Okay.
Or they might even be in here. No.
They like.
Also, my cousin joined on TikTok. If you're still in there, hi. I saw your chat, but we were in the middle of a conversation.
Sure.
What's up, chat? Start picking at your butt, Twin.
She is. She is still in the chat. Turn public matchmaking off. Let me know when you're ready for the code.
Oh, yeah, we're ready. Oh, my.
Why?
Sorry, did you say you were ready?
No, sorry. I was telling Chloe to press Y.
Yeah, I am ready. Sorry.
UYM432. Oh, I gotta change like stream title and everything now. There's so much involved with this streaming stuff, you know? Oh, I don't have to change the title, I just need to change the category.
No. UYM 432.
What are we playing? FBC Firebreak.
Dude, where are they?
Cool. All right. Those are now updated. All right. Let's see. Freezer duty.
Duty.
Let me pull up TikTok Studio, make sure everything's okay on here.
TikTok.
Looks like it is. Looks like it's fine on my end.
Let me look on TikTok's end on our follower. Drop me down the gas.
Is there a
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it looks as good as it's going to get with how the TikTok Studio works. It's going to be worse quality, but it's the best I can do.
Hey, it's a learning curve.
Till they want to give me full access to the studio.
to the studio?
I forgot how to play this game.
You shoot things, you fix things.
Yep.
Heard. Yeah, you're right.
I think you would be good to shoot lightning.
Yep, you're right. I charge things.
Yeah, you charge things.
That's what I missed.
Oh, I got Tommy gun. Oh, wait,
You got a Tommy gun.
No, not Tommy gun. It's just the machine gun.
I got the other machine gun, yeah, with the other thing on top.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be like a.
Yeah, like an LM. It's like an LMG.
Yeah.
What's this thing?
This shoots terrible.
Is it real slow? I figured it would be.
It's slow and the recoil kind of goes crazy too.
I picked up this thingy.
Put out some use fires.
Where do I need to take this? Find and place portable heaters.
Ooh. Ouch, 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 ouch.
There, I threw it in.
Go. That hurts.
I threw it in, but it didn't turn on.
Is it this thing? Because I can't tell if this thing has the marker on it or not, or if there's something behind it. Oh,
You
there
have
it
to,
is.
oh, you can power it. I can't power it.
Aha.
I do see the ignite option now, though. Oh, well, that needs to be further in there.
Yeet.
Ow. Devin, I need some water. I set myself on fire. Thank
Get
you.
out.
Get out.
Is that working?
Oh, you can go behind here. Hi.
Hi, yeah, I see you over there, but is that working?
Oh, here's another one. Do we have to have multiple of them?
Oh, I gotta pick it up.
Maybe. Oh, can I
only
turn
pick it
on?
up because I... Oh,
No, I can pick it up because I threw it in there, but it sets you on fire. Or maybe I just did it wrong.
I need those.
Oh, okay. So maybe... Oh, shit.
Four.
Also, for future, they announced open beta for Battlefield 6 next weekend and the weekend after.
Okay.
They're just free and anybody can play in them, so that might be something to try out. I watched the trailer. That trailer was pretty fucking good.
Was it?
Yeah, they used Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, and very, very well timed it up with things that were happening. So, highly recommend watching it, but also it does look very fun. Just based on that.
Awesome.
Modern, I haven't, they haven't done a modern Battlefield in a while.
Sure.
So I'm excited for that. Find and place portable heaters.
Place them where?
I don't know.
I'm full of stuff, I'm not gonna lie.
Ouch.
Come here. Maybe I gotta...
Did they all have to be in the same place?
Or do they all need to put on
Like
at the
that.
same time? Oh, gotta...
This one's like showing, they're showing like an electric thing, but they're on. Do we have to put them in, like, each individual spot? Oh, well, one of them just went through and said it was done. Oh, this guy... Oh! I guess you just have to leave him for a while.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Because the one that was over here is gone now after a bit. So I guess, yeah, you just leave him for a bit. Yeah, see, that just activated it. So they just need to be left on for a little bit.
Gotcha.
Ow.
Sorry.
You're good. I'm set on fire because of this thing. I'm taking it back over here.
Yeah, I upgraded my splash cannon, and that shit works way better now.
Nice. Oh, there's a shelter right here.
Oh, nice. Good on, mate. Good on.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Got some friends.
My way.
Over some shelter.
That's me.
Oh shit. Ah, I forgot beast that slide. Fucking me, brother. It just run up on someone.
Yeah, it looks spooky sometimes, don't they?
So there's no way for us to turn the flames off once they're on? Maybe you're not supposed to pick them up and move them then. Once they're on. Maybe you're supposed to find one near the area every time. Yeah, here's another one. Whoops. Pick this up. Where's the marker?
I think it might eventually run out of like electricity because like I think I have to keep like re-upping.
Go like recharging.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So I might just be able to like let it run out for a little bit.
Well, we gotta find the other one still. The other thing that needs to be defrosted. Found it. It's down here.
What am I on fire from?
If you're holding the thing and it's on, it's dead.
Look at that. So I'm holding it out. Oh my god. Fire.
Oh, I found the
Found another shelter over here.
exit. Nice. Found the exit door.
Oh my god, they all spawned on top of
Oh.
me. Oh my god.
We found this.
Terrifying.
Oh god. Holy shit.
I used my special ability, which is I hit things with a piggy bank,
Okay.
That's awesome.
and it makes a bunch of exploding coins.
Oh. Thanks for the backpacks.
Thanks for the back roads.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I need more water.
Get more of the water.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I didn't put mine close enough, I guess.
Okay.
There it goes.
Nice.
Let's just gonna fill up on my health before we move on.
Death.
Always better to be at max health and max ammo before we move on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next. I'm on to the next one. I hear bad guys.
I'll cover if you guys build things.
They're behind us too.
What the fuck? Get out of here!
Holy.
Get out of here!
Holy.
Get out of here! What the hell?
Oh my god, I just need
Oh,
to be
the Perfector Rack kit. What the fuck?
get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, I just keep coming.
Alright, that's enough. Slices.
Get it, y'all fly. You're so fucking cool.
No, my controller battery's low.
What the? Well, you better go catch it.
I fixed
What
the shower.
A goat? A goat?
Oh, it's that fucking thing
That shit hurt.
from the last mission.
What the?
That was not fun. Ooh.
Oh god.
I don't know where the like crit spot for that thing is. Chloe, you're real low on health. It hits so hard. I don't know if wetting it helps. I would assume it does though, because it's very low health now.
Maybe.
Did I kill it?
Well,
Fucking hate that thing. That thing sucks.
wow. Well, that was pretty obnoxious. But onward.
There's more fuckers. Hey.
Get away from me! Come to you.
This whole area is cold.
Yep.
Devin, you're real
I
low
got
on
it.
health.
I sure was, wasn't I?
Damn, I don't know how I'm gonna get you without taking damage myself.
Just
I'm here.
really reach.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Nah, it's all good. I'm gonna go hit the shower. Defrost a little bit.
Oops.
Chloe, you want to turn those guys on?
Yeah, I will. I press on fucking.
While you do that, I'm gonna plug my controller up.
Yeehaw. Oh,
I will protect you
I will protect her head.
very poorly, but
This is my great hit. I will protect this right hit.
Thank you. I appreciate your protection.
you're welcome. You deserve it. You done yet?
There's another one
It
down
takes a minute.
I would say there's more up here and stuff. Like there's this one right here. Oh, I guess. Wait, no.
Yeah, but we could
Oh.
also get multiple of these going on multiple freezers.
Oh god. Yep.
These ones are scary. Also, just like float.
Yeah, careful. Yeah. There's a big guy up there, Drayton.
Big guy, you say?
Oh, he's pretty
Well,
big.
I'm having trouble climbing. Who's up here? Oh. Yeah, well, I got a piggy bank.
Hit him with a piggy bank. Oh my god. Oh, I fell.
Nice.
Oh, I fell again.
Get up here. Oh, I fell out as well.
See? That is always pilot at all.
Of course, it ran out right when I got over here. Another one of those things are here. That, like, blocks up and then spits.
Oh, oh. No, 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 no. No, not me, not me, not me. Oh, it's in here. Oh, yeah, that hurt. Alright, guys, I'm just gonna go take a nap.
Hey, a shelter.
Egad. Found their spawn point.
Big guy with a fucking minigun. I got him with grenades.
Oh gosh.
Oh, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Shelter! Shelter!
Oh no, get away, you fucking asshole! No, what the fuck? I just healed. Leave me alone.
There's an arcade machine in this shelter. Ow!
I'm gonna run out of ammo, you fucking asshole. Yeah, get back. I need help. I have low ammo and that fucking thing will stop flying towards me.
I'm here, but it
Oh,
really
shit.
wants you.
It really does.
Oh,
Uh-oh, that's another big guy. Ouchie.
it exploded. Toss.
Where you at?
Tell me it's not like Fortnite where I can crawl to my.
No, literally. That's what I really need.
You know, trying to replenish on grenades, and then I'm coming over as well.
I need to run through down.
Oh, thanks.
We can go up here.
How the fuck do you get up?
Stairs? There's some
yeah.
stairs over here.
You're just so fancy with those stairs.
Bunch of stuff just spawned in.
Sure did. Just gonna run.
Oh yeah. Chloe, you died because that thing's right there.
That's not the thing that killed me. It's the guy behind you.
Me?
No, the guy behind Drake.
Oh.
That is scary. Well, not that guy.
Oh.
The other scary one.
Yeah, the flying one that's being a real Mick asshole.
Yeah.